Straight off the ferry, Alex Salmond heads to Stormont in search of common cause in the face of cuts.
That means there is a net reduction of about £128 million.
The issue, of course, is live here in Belfast and is raised this afternoon in the Assembly. The leaders from Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland agree to press for other funds to mitigate the cuts, for example cash to match Olympic spending in London. They also look at new borrowing powers, new flexibility to switch funds between accounts and new rights for the devolved nations to speak in European negotiations. The mood is consensus in the face of economic crisis.
Working together makes sense. I don't think it threatens anybody because we're approaching this in a very positive and constructive mood.
But they don't agree totally. Wales and Northern Ireland may only defer part of the new round of cuts. Alex Salmond says postponing the pain to next year is right for Scotland.
We don't want to cause chaos on health boards and local government having to scrap their budgets in mid-year, nor do we want, and this is absolutely crucial, to impede the economic recovery that we have in Scotland. We've got a fragile recovery, and therefore the last thing that should be done is stopping that gaining ground this year.
Today's talks in Stormont could set a pattern.
This is far from a pan-Celtic united alliance. For example, Wales distrusts the Barnett formula, by contrast with Scotland, and unionists here in Northern Ireland are scarcely likely to share the same overall political view as nationalists from Scotland. But it seems that to mitigate, to counter the United Kingdom political and financial clout and those cuts coming down the line, the three devolved administrations can find common cause. Brian Taylor, reporting Scotland, Stormont.
Police have returned to the home of a man recently questioned about the disappearance